What's going on, everybody? It's Mike from the Sneaker History Podcast, and we are back with another video. Guys, if you saw last week's video, we looked at the top 10 releases of 2023. Now I'm circling back and doing my top 10 pickups. So shoes I actually had in my collection, shoes I actually added to my collection, I should say, as opposed to things that just released and things I've been having on my hands on. So today is going to be definitely a little bit more biased, things that have become my favorites over the year. So you guys, again, let me know your top 10 pickups of the year. And again, these aren't going to be all overly hyped sneakers, or maybe not hyped to you guys at all, but things that have, again, become favorites to me throughout this 2023. Now, before we get started, if you hadn't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, drop a comment, all that good stuff to help the channel keep on pushing forward as we enter into 2024, guys. We're doing great. Again, we broke the 3,500 mark with subscribers, on to 5,000 next. So really do appreciate all you guys, whether you've done so already or will do so in the future. Now, let's get right on into it with our number 10, guys. Number 10 is going to be one I recently reviewed, but it is going to be the Adidas Crazy8 in the 30-point game color, or black, white, and purple color. Guys, I'm not going to spend too much time on each shoe. I want to make this nice, short, and sweet for you guys. But this sneaker is just one of those, again, historical pieces, super clean. I love old basketball shoes, and the fact that this was the sneaker that Kobe scored his first 30 points in just makes it even better. So I did a full review. If you guys want to check it out, again, go to the channel, check out all the videos. But this one, guys, is available right now in various places. So definitely one that you want to get your hands on, and one of my personal new favorites because this was new to the collection. Next up, guys, next up is going to be from Color Plus Company and Saucony. This is going to be the Grid Shadow 2 in the Beach Ramble color. Now, this was a part of a pack that was 3 sneakers. This one being a beach colorway, there was a forest colorway and the Arctic colorway. I love how they put these extra just nice materials on it, giving you a mixture of canvas, suede, and give you almost kind of an outdoor sneaker feel with them. And by adding things like the metal eyelets up top. So this sneaker is one of my favorites. Again, something I was looking forward to when they first started teasing and showing these pictures off. Next up, guys, we're going to have number 7. Number 7. Did I have number 7? This is not number 7, guys. This is number 8. Number 8 is going to be the New Balance 990 V6 in the magenta pop color. I told you guys in the last video that I really was a fan of the 990 V6 silhouette. I love how it's more aggressive than the previous 990s, and I love this color, guys. This is something that you have this nice kind of just stone or macadamia color, whatever they're calling it, mixed with these purples and magentas. This was just a great sneaker. I've been wearing it a ton. Been trying to keep it clean because it is that lighter color, but definitely one that I have just become a big fan of over the year. So the 990 V6 magenta pop is going to be number 8. Number 7, another recent pickup or recent entry is going to be the No Two Ways Model 1 Mocha. You guys know I love coffee, right? And I love what No Two Ways does with their sneakers and putting those things together. Quality sneaker, fantastic execution, and of course this one, if you guys saw the review of this one, check it out if you haven't. This one's going to be the friends and family version they sent over, so just an extra bump on making it awesome to me. So this one just is great. I love this one. I actually wore this like all day on Thanksgiving, like right after I got the shoe, and I plan on wearing it more, of course. But the No Two Ways Model 1 Mocha is going to be our number 7 entry. All right, in number 6, one we talked about a while ago, guys. This is going to be the Nike Zoom Vapor AJ3 or Air Jordan 3. Guys, I told you before that the originals were some of my grails. I never was able to get my hands on them. And when they retroed this, or I guess brought it back, whatever you want to call it, I had to get a pair. Now, again, the only thing missing that would have made this probably higher in the list is the old Roger Federer signature that was, or logo, that was typically on the I can't talk. That's typically on the lateral side of the shoe, which just would have put it over the top. But this was one that you guys can clearly see I have worn a ton. Mixture of tennis, you know, one of my favorite sports, top 2 sports, and of course one of my favorite silhouettes of Jordan 3. This was just an awesome fusion that they did, and is, I think, timeless to me. So that was number 6 on our list. Get into number 5, guys. We got another retro basketball sneaker, and that is going to be the Anchor 4 in the free agency colorway, or white and purple, aka what Kobe wore during his sneaker free agency. This is one of those sneakers that maybe not a lot of people think is hype, but as a Kobe collector and knowing how hard it is to get Kobe's from, you know, other places because people just can't figure it out, I like to have any piece of historical like reference to his sneaker collection, from whether it be Nikes, Adidas, and of course the Reeboks. I love his Reebok PEs. Those are some of the cleanest colors they put on the Iverson models that you have ever seen, and this is one of those that are included. So this one is definitely had to be top 5 on the list, right? The Antra 4 in the free agency colorway. All right, get into number 4. Number 4, this is literally the best basketball shoe I put my feet in. That is going to be the Series Player Only Player 1 Plus. This one happens to be in the tulip colorway. Whew. Guys, I don't know what else to tell you about these. I mean, if you're a serious basketball player, no pun intended by that, but you guys have to try these out. These are a fantastic shoe. The brand is fantastic because they really listen to their consumer, trying to make everything better every time they put something out. And this is just quality written all over it. So you got to try out Series Player Only Player 1 Plus. This one is, again, number 4 on the list, but number 1 in basketball shoes I've worn all year. Top three, we're getting to the Adidas, there we go, the Adidas Crazy Infinity 2.5, or I guess they call on the website now the 003. I love this shoe. I love how they took the futuristic design of the old Kobe signature model and made it even more like futuristic. Like, it's still ahead of its time in 2023. This is a great color, by the way, this off-white, this taupe colorway. I love the design feature, the shroud, everything about this shoe just screams different, futuristic, and it's had to be top 3. Probably one of the best things that Adidas put out this year that was new. All right, top 2 now, guys. We're getting into number 2 first. This one, I should probably tie these shoes better because they look all like janky when I pull them out here. There we go. But this one's gonna be the Jordan 1 Across the Spider-Verse, or Next Chapter. This one was definitely slept on by a lot of people, I feel like, because it wasn't a pure like Chicago colorway like the first one was, with just kind of those extra dots. But if you saw the movie and saw the scene where these popped up where it looks just like this, you would understand it. The beauty behind this is just amazing. I love this shoe. I'm a fan of Spider-Man, of course. I'm a fan of Jordan 1, so this just made sense. And the way they put this together, and again with the story of the movie, this makes perfect sense. So if you hated on these before and you didn't understand why it looks like this, watch the movie and you'll understand it, and it would give you a whole new appreciation if you hadn't had it. But my number 2 is going to be the Jordan 1 Across the Spider-Verse. All right, so we're getting to our last one. Before we get into number 1, I had a couple of honorable mentions I want to bring out. First one is going to be another coffee-based shoe, guys, and that's going to be the Saucony Shadow 6000 Indie Cappuccino colorway. Again, my love of coffee, my love of sneakers came together in something with just fantastic materials. Saucony is always known for just putting together the best leather suede that you're going to get, and this one was no different. So, Shadow 6000 Cappuccino. Had to circle back to Series Player Only because the game won. So this is their second model they put out. And this one, I'll talk about a utility basketball sneaker. It goes indoor, outdoor, whatever you need, and it just looks good while it's doing it. So, second best basketball sneaker I've played in, both from the same brand. So, if you guys hadn't checked them out, check out Series Player Only when you can. And my last honorable mention is one that I got early in the year, but it is going to be the Air Max 1 in the ugly duckling color. This is going to be that, honeydew? I love this. I had never got my hands on a pair of ugly duckling dunks, just the prices were too high. But this was a great consolation to me because I actually like the Air Max 1 silhouette better. And this is just a great shoe. The suedes are solid on here. The colors, they even have the little duck on the back. So you can't be mad about this shoe. This is a great sneaker. And those are my honorable mentions. All right, guys. So let's put those down. And I hope you can hear me as I turn away from the mic. Sorry about that. But we're getting to number 1. Everything came down to number 1. I told you guys, I think I told you probably back in January, this is going to be my sneaker of the year. And it held up over time. I will say that Jordan 1 Across the Spider-Verse gave it a heck of a run for his money, but I didn't deter. I was right. It is going to be the Saucony Maybe Tomorrow collaboration on the tortoise and a hare pack. This is the Hare Shadow 6000. Easy number 1 for me. Again, these are my opinions, guys. These are my pickups. This is not telling you this sneaker of the year. Just telling you it's my pickup of the year. In my collection, this was my favorite. Everything about this shoe, from the hairy suede used to represent the rabbit fur, the hairy laces representing the rabbit's tail, the colors, the touch and feel of the shoe is amazing, and it even glows in the dark with the pink outsole. Like, come on, man. Like, this is one of the best sneakers, and although, again, it did come out December 30th of 2022, I didn't get my pair until, I think, like January 2nd. So I'm counting this for this year. You guys argue with me all you want. Falls on deaf ears because this is my number one sneaker, and everything about it, from the detailing to the materials, is spot on. And anything I just put up, it's hard to find something better. So this is going to be my number one. And I'll bring all the shoes back out. We're not going to name them all off. But every shoe that came up here today is just a fantastic sneaker in its own right. I mean, guys, everything, I am on top of the mic now, but we're just bringing them all back out in no particular order so you guys can see them all. I just kind of stack them on top of each other, I guess. All these sneakers, guys, are just great, and I can't wait to see you guys' list, because we've all picked up different things this year. God, there's a lot of shoes here. We've all picked up different things, and I would love to see what you guys had on your list, what you picked up, what was your favorite, what wasn't your favorite. Let me know down below if we picked up the same things. Let me know if you have some of the same things on your list. But I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments. Until next time, guys, see ya.